Alright guys, it's been a while since I've done this, the vlog, but, well, I mean, workout commentary with the other video vlogs. I decided that from now on, every time I do things like this, I really do want to post something informational that you guys can learn from these. But anyways, here's my first warm-up set with overhead press. I have 100 pounds. That was really nice, really solid, smooth. Form is looking very clean. Anyways, here's my second set. I have 115. I know the percentages are a little off for 60 and 80, but the thing is, I find that with overhead press, if I warm up too late and I go to that really heavy weight, I tend to really just not get that weight up very well because I feel like the jump from 80 to 100% of the weight, I feel like the weight actually feels quite a bit different in comparison to like incline press. So that's why I tend to warm up in higher weight. But anyways, here's my first working set is 137.5. You guys can't really tell. I have micro plates between the 45 and the clip. But anyways, here we go. Because last time I got 135 for 5. So here's 137. Let's see how many I get. That was 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I should have stopped right there. And as you can tell, I knew that the second that fourth rep came into play, I just wasn't going to get it. So it's still good though. That's still a strength PR. 137.5 for 4. That's really good strength right there. And for my goal now is just trying to bring that up until I can get 5 reps again. So anyways, you can tell this is 127.5. I only dropped 10 pounds. And I get about 6 reps with this. If I probably didn't have the microplates on there, I probably could have got 7, but I was just thinking, you know, let's just use these microplates and see if I can overload the second and third set as well. There we go, really clean form. And I just gotta keep up the good work. And here's my last set, is 117.5. I try to get about, I was shooting for 9 reps on this, and luckily I get it. And as you can tell, I stopped using wrist straps for my second and third working set. I think I'm going to start doing that from now on, just incorporate the wrist straps on just like the first working set so I don't over rely on them for strength. It's just because I just really want to make sure it's not because of my weak little wrists that I don't get the lift. But for instance, let's say if I'm somewhere else and I just don't end up having them on me, then I say I'm still pretty in the clear if I do need to use the wrist straps, because I'm pretty sure I built the strength to handle higher weight. That's why I'm starting to use them less and less. It was just the initial reason because I was just having wrist issues. As you can tell, I do have those micro plates. I'm taking them off just to prove that these are micro plates. But there we go, and here's my second exercise. I like to incorporate some machine movement. Well, basically after my primary lift I really want to bring up for the day, I try to do a machine that kind of complements it, and so this is the machine shoulder press. And then I noticed that I looked at the little diagram on the side of that machine here, and I'm treating it like a legit overhead press where I push straight up. And that is actually the completely wrong way, because I would sit there and get my shoulders ready and push straight up, but it's actually you kind of still kind of push in front of you, and it's just more awkward. So that's why, like, this time, because before I was only pushing like 105, now I'm pushing 125 relatively, like, really easy. I just didn't want to overload myself with too much volume on stuff like this. But anyways, the third exercise, you guys know the drill, rest, pause, lateral raises. I increase the weight to 110 pounds, and I do 13 reps, 4 rest, pause. And this is a really good exercise. Guys, machines are like really good. It doesn't damage the CNS nearly as much. Well, neural fatigue is basically not there, and you can just really focus on getting volume into the muscles. And honestly, like I see a lot of people, they just really discredit machines, and I think people that don't use them, I mean, you're probably missing out, because you sit there and lift free weights all the time, and your CNS is probably fried. And why not get a little bit more volume in with some machine work? It's less taxing on the CNS, you can recover faster, and it's still working the muscle fibers. So that's why I love them. And I kind of want to start incorporating more calisthenic movements from now on. Well, at least until I get back down to a lower weight, because I think I'm weighing around, yeah, I'm still weighing around 200 on this thing. I keep going through this little yo-yo thing, but you know, it's getting better. But anyways, lateral raises, you know, I guess technically it's a PR. You know, find the little PRs and things, guys. Like, it doesn't have to always be your compounds you have to focus on. You can focus on little things. And I decided to switch back to weighted pistol squats. I just tell it's been getting a lot better. Just decided to fast forward the clip because I do take a little bit of a break between doing my left leg and right leg, but I was just really nervous about my right leg because I always have the hardest time balancing with my right leg. But as you can tell, I think with the weight, it kind of counterbalances it, so I don't have to worry about like falling over, which is crazy. So pistol squats went really, really well today, so at least I know that I can probably do those again. And for shits and giggles, I decided to see how well the Bulgarian split squat was, because I never really attempted them before, and I was thinking, you know, let's see if I can scale more volume on my legs, because I'm just testing out some things with legs, because I really, really, really hate barbell squats. And you can build a good physique without doing them. It's just I just don't really care for them. I'm not a power lifter, but so I tried out Bulgarian split squats. I was playing 40-pound dumbbells. The form is not very good, but this is my first attempt at actually ever doing them, at least weighted. I'd done a body weight before, and I'm like, they're okay. And my critique would be that I need to step more forward, but I guess I kind of blame the little seat thing right there, because I probably would have stepped more forward. Actually, I do in the next set. But anyways, it's feeling really good, and it's actually this exercise is really good for the posterior chain. Any squatting exercise actually is good for the posterior chain. It just really teaches you how to strengthen everything, and that's why I love overhead press. And this is basically posterior chain work day. You can think of it like that, where legs and overhead press are like my key thing. But that means that I'm not doing deadlifts that much for the time being, but I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not a powerlifter, guys. You gotta keep that in mind. I'm not a powerlifter. I don't care to have a super big squat. I don't care to have a super big deadlift. I don't care to have a super big bench, by all means. I just really want to... My main goal was actually get really good at calisthenics. But I felt like, you know, in order to get the overload I needed for my physique, I needed to incorporate weight training. But so the key was I was going to bulk until I get to a certain point, and then just incorporate the key movements I really do like. I really do like weighted chin-ups. I really do like overhead press, and I do like incline bench, so I'm always going to keep those, but I'm still going to incorporate my bodyweight stuff, and we'll see that in the coming times. And that was the workout today, guys. And these next few clips you're going to see are from my social medias to give you a glimpse of what I do post on there, and I really recommend you go follow me on it because it's very informational. It can help you out. So there you go. Alright, I want to do this little bit of a kind of follow-up on when I was doing that, whether or not you should be bulking or cutting. I want to go over this thing right here, the leverage, why I believe you're stronger, why there's one reason why you're stronger at a higher body fat percentage. So, for instance, we're doing 10% versus 15%. Keep in mind these illustrations are overly exaggerated a little bit, but yeah, I think you'll kind of get my point. So, take this dude for example. He's 10% body fat. You see how like he's just kind of small, you know, and then you take in comparison someone that's 15% body fat. Now, this is the same dude. This is for all intents and purposes, same dude. But as you can tell, your arm length doesn't grow as you get more body fat. But as you can tell, his back, just everything around him is just bigger. So that means his range of motion is decreased. When you have a decreased range of motion, it's a lot easier to get the weight up, obviously. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about leverages. I want to drop a double dose of knowledge on you guys. So here's a very simplified version of how to make progress in the gym. So you have your first one, which is intensity, frequency, and volume, or just pretty much the act of doing more of what you're currently doing. So more reps, more sets, more weight, but just as long as that probably goes up, volume, you're in the clear for progression. Range of motion, in terms of like maybe if you're doing like a board press in comparison, then you start doing bench press, of course, you're gonna get better stimulus from doing that. So That's another form of progression. Then you have exercise variation. So, for instance, let's say you are struggling with incline bench press. So you can switch from a 30-degree incline to a 45-degree incline and progress on that, and that way you'll get better stimulus as well. So enjoy that double dose of knowledge. You obtaining the leaf look?
Take a leaf look.
You want the leaf look?
Can't even tell.
We're gonna make you look like Google Maps. You want to look like Google Maps?
Sam.
So you want to look like Google Maps?
I just need to take a bunch of roids.
Just a bunch of roids?
Just a bunch of roids.
How's that pre-workout kicking in for you?
I feel crazy. I fucking. Oh, don't trip me.
Sorry, now I'm hyper. I need to take pre-workout. Look at that cleavage. You have better cleavage than most girls.
Oh yeah.
Sam, I have a better booty than most girls. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I can feel it. I can feel the energy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love the Kino belt. Can you even handle the Kino?
Kino what?
Can you handle the Kino belt, John?
Kino what?